What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan. I'm BManX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have our box openings for BT23, and you know what they say, better late than never, although sometimes I wonder, especially with the Digimon card game. So the newest set, Hacker Slumber, is out. It was out last Friday. We missed pre-release, as you might know if you watched any of my videos. Pre-release was delayed in Canada by 1 week, so we got all our pre-release stuff on release day. Unfortunately, my stuff got into the distribution center on Friday, and I live on Vancouver Island, so unfortunately it has to ship across the ferries. And that is a slow process. So it did not get here on Monday, did not get here on Tuesday, and actually, in fact, the truck that was delivering it on Tuesday broke down and we never got it. So finally, Wednesday, we got our stuff, and this is after work, so unfortunately I'm going to start posting these box openings as of Thursday, the 30th, which is unfortunate, but I hope you guys enjoy regardless. We're going to get into it. This is our first double box opening. We have 8 boxes. Hopefully we get that low pull rate. We've missed it in the last 3 or 4 sets, which is kind of, I guess, the fairness for getting that $900 to $1,200 War Greymon serialized card we got back in 2.5. I guess that just tapped out all our luck. But unfortunately, with the way the prices are going in this set, our basically, if we're successful in these box endeavors, it's going to all come down to 2 things: whether we get the low pull rate or not, and how many Mastimon, Hoodiemon, or Jessmon alts we pull, because those are the only expensive cards in this set. Everything else is dirt cheap. It's probably not even worth opening the boxes, but we're going to do it anyways because we love cracking packs and we love putting this content up on the channel. So I hope you guys enjoy this because I ain't making any money unless I pull that alt Mastimon low pull rate double star. But we'll see what we get. So let's get into it. And of course, I have Jessie Bessie here to help me out. So as always, we have our handy dandy knife. So let's get into it. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you do not miss a single minute of the fun. And without further ado, box 1 and 2, we are underway. There you go. And of course, we have the box topper, which has 4 cards in it. 6 of the 12 cards in it are promos from the new Time Stranger, and the other ones are alternate full art foils from the set. So we're gonna get into it here right now and take a look here, and we're gonna try and open this as fast as we can. And I think Jess forgot her scissors that help her get this done nice and fast, but right. Well, let's do the box opening packs and then you can go run and grab them. So to start out with, we have a Gatsumon and a Ghostmon. That's cool. And we have 2 promos. We have a Hiroko and a Marukimon. I really want to pull Mervamon, so I'm hoping we get some Mervamons. So what it looks like is you get, if it's the same, you're going to get 2 of the 6 full arts from BT23, and you're going to get 2 Time Stranger promos. So we'll take a look and see what the other ones are from Jess's packs. We have, Athoreni Pour Token, which is cool because when we did the other set, I think it was EX9, we got no tokens when they were doing the other tokens. So I want to get some Athoreni Pour Tokens. We got Tentomon, we got a Titamon, and a Suna. So we no Mervamons, which I could see being an expensive card later on down the road. So we'll get into the packs now. Pretty good start. 1 of each, so that's kind of nice, especially because I want to kind of get 3 of each, because I ended up buying some. Like I got a Wormmon, a Tentomon, and a Betamon, all for like $1. So I was like, well, if I pull an extra one, whatever. Starting out with Huckmon and 7th Penetration, which I still think is an awful card name for a 7th card. Huckmon, we definitely want to build Jessmon, so that's nice. We want to see that. We want to see, and let's see what we do for super play sets, because that'll be interesting as well. Oh wow, 2nd pack out of it. We got an alt Kasuke Amasawa, not a super expensive card. Like I said, a lot of things are cheap in this set, but as one of the alts, it's probably like 15-ish bucks, so it's not a bad alt. Like a bad alt is Yugo. If we pull Yugo and Goru Tamer alts, that's when you cry, because Yugo is a $2 alt, and Goro is $5. So just wait for the pain, because it's coming. Like I said, this set is definitely hazardous to one's health right now because of how many little cards have good value in the set. So it's going to definitely be an interesting to see what you pull. So we got Gankumon. We got our first super here. We have Belphemon X-Antibody, which I do want to play the new Belphemon support and keep playing the Belphemon deck, so I'm excited for that. We got a Poseidonmon as another super. Let's see what else we get. We got an Examon. That's cool. Crappy thing is I want to play Examon, but this Examon doesn't seem like it's actually good for the Examon deck. So maybe I'll play like a Hoodiemon deck or a CS trait deck with Examon in it. Just because it's not really made for the rest of the Examon support, it seems like. So that's unfortunate. It'd be really cool to get that low pull rate, whatever it is, except for Ryuji. Ryuji's like 80 bucks. So if we pull a low pull rate, it's probably gonna be like the cheapest one, the Ryuji. Cyberdramon and Matadormon. 7th. Penetration. Sistermon Blanc. We want to see those. Another Sistermon Blanc. And we got a Mastimon. So this is a regular art Mastimon. It's not bad. 25 to 30 bucks right now. We want to pull these because we want to play the deck. I purchased one from a guy, so because I didn't think we'd pull more than 3 for the 8 boxes. So we'll see how we go. So I already have one. So I basically only need 2 more for a play set. Probably only need 1 more. But I'm hoping to pull the alt because that's the best card you can pull alternate art-wise in the set. So we're really hoping that we see those. Like I would love to see at least 2 alt Mastimons. Because the card is the only card that went up in price in the set. It actually went down from pre-release. And on release day, it shot back up 20 bucks. And people are trying to sell it for over 100 because it's the only thing worthwhile in the set. So they're holding it until people say, fine, I'll pay over 100, which is kind of a scummy thing to do. But it's just how things work sometimes in this game. Sometimes people do scummy things. Erika Mishima. I personally try to sell for TCG unconverted unless I feel like it's a bad deal. And then the only thing I would do is I would, potentially check, what prices are between market and because sometimes market and last sold are really different variants, and I'll pick a price in between those two to be a little bit more fair to both me and the seller. But I try not to sell for converted. Sorry? Buyer. Because it's just, it's not a very nice thing. Converted is, we're Canadian here, and we don't like converting. Because our Canadian dollar sucks. And as we keep going into this here, we've only got 4 supers so far. So we got a lot more supers to pull. If the ratio holds, it should be 7 per box for a main set. So we should get 14 total from the 2 boxes. Craniumon. I love this Atmon stuff. It's like, it hasn't made its big splash. We got a Chitose? Gallantmon. I love how all the Royal Knight cards are rares, and there's like no alt arts except for Examon and Jessmon. That's something we haven't pulled. We want to see those Jessmon supers. I do have a couple alts in the mail, but I want to see them sooner than later. We have a Super Takumi. which I was so excited to see Takumi in this set because I love the BT5 Takumi. And when we got Amy Aiba in the other set and no new Takumi, I was like, no, where's my Takumi? We got a second Erica Mishima, so maybe I'll play Hoodiemon instead of Examon. We'll see. I've heard Hoodiemon can be very interesting. What do we got? Eater Eden and another Sistermon Blanc. I love having a Digimon version of King Drazel that's like a rare. It seems so wrong. I can't remember if the original King Drazel, the non-alt, was a rare or if it was a super. I feel like it was a super, but I can't remember right now. Another one that I would like to pull as an alt is the alt Doulahamon, even though it's only like 15 bucks. It's not really that expensive, so I was just like, whatever. We got something. Alternate Jessmon, one of the best, 30, 35 bucks. That is not a bad hit. It's no Mastimon, but it's the best you can do if you're not getting Mastimon or Hoodiemon, honestly. So, that's all right. We like that. We like to see that. Violet and another Takumi. So we got 2 Takumis. Haven't got a huge selection of the supers so far, just because we're getting a bunch of double pulls. But we'll see in a second if we do get more there. We got Tiger Vespamon Ace is another super. That's all right there. I think all we're waiting for is the alt out of your box. We got a Doulahamon, so that's nice because I want to play the Necromon deck. Faye, Violet, Cyberdramon, and Magnamon. I don't think we pulled a Magnamon so far for rares. So that's kind of a low thing, only getting one of those so far. We got another Gallantmon and a Matadormon. We're getting towards the end of our boxes. Pulled 9, so we still got a bunch of supers in the mix. Still got about 5 supers potentially in the mix. Somewhere in here. Oh, we got a regular art Jessmon. So I got 2 out of the 4 Jessmons. I need to play the deck right off the bat, so that's kind of cool. And like I said, that's my 3rd alt, so because I did get 2 at release because I really want to play Jessmon. I'm hoping I can take it to. I'm hoping it's good enough that I can take the Jessmon to the Ultimate Cup in November. Just because I took Jessmon to regionals back in 2022. I can't remember exactly the year the starter deck came out, and I can't remember that right now offhand. So unfortunately, but yeah. But we still got lots of cool stuff coming because Jess has still got one more alt. We got a Grand Dracmon. Okay, so we're getting a pretty good selection of supers. We got Huckmon. We got a regular art Kisuke, Gankumon, more 7th penetration. It's never going to get old. It's never going to get old. Somebody's happy. Okay, let's do this card first. We got a regular art Ryuji Mishima and a Matadormon. Oh, alt Takumi Aiba. That's an alright card. It's probably in the $15 to $20 range, but it's not a bad alt, like I said, in any sense of the word. There are worse alts to pull. We haven't pulled a Goro or a Yugo yet, and hopefully it stays that way. think that's all of our supers. I feel like that's all of our supers because we're at oh, we got another Magnamon. At least one Magnamon per box for rares. That's hilarious. Last pack just has a Fae and a Violet in it. I don't think we pulled too many Violets either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We got 2 double ups, I believe. Yeah, 2 Takumis and 2. So we only pulled, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so then, yeah, we pulled one of each super. We pulled one of each super, and then 2 double ups. So that's actually pretty good. I did not expect that. We pulled one of each super, 2 double ups. That's actually really good for 2 boxes. So, and we got a Jessamon alt, we got a Mastimon, we got Takumi. I can't complain about that. We'll get back into it and see what else we can get in boxes 3 and 4, and we'll get into the next video as soon as we can. Hope you guys enjoy this. Tell me what you guys think about this so far, and we'll continue this box opening journey with you in the next video. Looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in. We hope to see you in the next video. And as always, have a wonderful day. And that is all for now, folks.